Today I'm going to show you a move-in ready home on the west side of Fort Worth. My name is Stacy. I'm a Texas realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Let's go take a look. Here's kind of a quick look of the neighborhood. This home is in Live Oak Creek. Very quiet. Birds are singing out today. Sun is shining. We have a 3-car garage here. Very nice. We don't have a lot of basements here in Texas, so it's nice to have that extra storage space if you need it. Got some nice landscaping here. Got a nice front porch here. You can come out here, have your coffee in the mornings or sit out here in the evenings. Really nice property, well taken care of. All right, let's go take a look at the inside. The entry is a little bit wider than normal, so that's nice. Let's go take a look inside. It's move-in ready, y'all. So all you gotta do is come in, bring your clothes and bring your stuff, and you're good to go. This is the front office. So we have the French doors here. That's kind of nice. The walls are all neutral, so there's no glaring, strange paint colors that maybe you don't really like that you would have to color over in here. Nice big formal dining space. A really wide hallway. And come along here. And we have the laundry room. It's a pretty good sized laundry room. Got this extra cute little cabinet here in the nook. All right, there is a really, really large dining space here. So you have formal dining here and then more casual dining here. That's open to the living room. Come over here. Lots of space in here. That's a gas fireplace over there. Let's turn around and take a look at the kitchen. We have granite countertops, very pretty cabinets here. It is an electric cooktop stove. However, the kitchen here is plumbed for gas. So if you prefer to cook on gas, there's always that option. All right, double oven, y'all. If you are a person that likes to cook or likes to bake, 2 ovens, kind of nice. Come over here, that's where the refrigerator goes. So you've got countertop space, pretty large island here, and then even more countertop space over here. So pretty good amount of countertop space. Ooh, nice big pantry. Look at all these shelves, y'all. Think about all the things in here. Very nice. Okay, so let's go take a look in the primary bedroom. And this is tile in here, so the wood look tile picks up when we get to the primary bedroom. Nice and big. And this looks like you could easily put a king-size bed in here. Got some bay windows here. This shower, though, y'all, look at this thing. This thing is huge. Look at it. You've got you got a shower head here and temperature control here. Then you've got another shower head here and another temperature control over here. Absolutely love it. It's huge. Plenty of space in here, y'all. And if you're particularly tall, this one looks like you could probably fit up underneath it. That's the throne room in there. Quick peek. It's got a window in it. I think that's a great idea. All right, let's take a look at dual sinks. So you each have your own sink in here, right? And the primary closet. Lots of space back here. A couple of racks here. You probably could, for your seasonal clothes, probably stick another rack up there and probably another rack up here too. And you've got some shelving in there. Very nice. All right, let's head back out and we're gonna go up the stairs. Okay, we're heading up the stairs. This is carpeted on the stairs and it's carpet once we get upstairs. Helps keep the noise down. Honestly, I knew somebody one time, they actually put insulation in the second floor to help with all of the noise that you would normally hear downstairs. So Pretty good size open space up here. Got a cute little nook, maybe a reading nook or something in there. Kind of overlooks the staircase there. So upstairs, and we'll look at the other bedrooms here in a second. So upstairs, we have a full bath upstairs, and then we have another bedroom upstairs. Let's take a look at these closets in here. Not too bad. Kind of pretty standard. Look in there. So this particular home was built in 2016. So it's not, it's about 10 years old. All right, we're gonna head back downstairs and we're gonna take a look at the secondary bedrooms. All right, secondary bedrooms are in the kitchen. So that's the primary suite over there. So we're gonna come back here towards the secondary bedrooms. So these are pretty good sized bedrooms in here. Probably 11 by 11 or 12 by 12, something like that. These two share a bathroom here, pretty decent size. And then you have another bedroom here. So you have 3 bedrooms that are downstairs, including the primary. And then you have a bedroom upstairs off the game room, open area that has its own bathroom. So that's really nice. All right, we're gonna go outside. I've been saving this for last. Let's take a look. Yep. Can y'all see it already? Y'all see it? Voila! There's the pool, folks. Look at that. Let's see if I can get this gate open to get out here to show y'all. It's already got the security fence out here around the patio. Covered patio, by the way. There's a fan out here, so there is some electricity that runs out here. Let's go take a look at how pretty this is. Ooh. Could you imagine the summer parties you could have there? Man, oh man. All right, so this is a pretty high fence. It looks like probably an 8-foot fence along the back. So you do have some privacy from the neighbors behind you while you're swimming. Yo, look at that pool. Doesn't it look nice? Very nice. And those are actually, looking out of here, those actually are fountains. They just don't have them on right now. All right, we have plenty of grassy area if you have pets. The whole yard is fenced in. Pool equipment is around here, around the side. So you got a pretty good distance here between the house and your next door neighbor. Whew. Y'all, summer is going to be amazing here in this particular house. All right, this is the other side. This is a pretty nice fence, y'all. So this has, let me show you real quick. So you can get some detail. So these overlap here. So when your fence shrinks, inevitably it will, just because it's the weather, it's what happens. You don't get the big gaps in between the pickets. So that's a pretty good fence for privacy right there. Here's a look at the backyard. Ooh, we could have some good parties out here, couldn't we? All right, let's head back in. All right, heading back in. It's a little bit different angle of the living room right here. Again, gas fireplace. The water heater is also gas here. And I believe it's gas heat. Yes, it is gas heat. This home is in the White Settlement ISD. Let's take a nice good look around here. So while we call this a formal dining room, you don't have to use it for that. I mean, it's got some good space here if you needed a second office, if you needed a workout space, if you needed a playroom, or, just a gaming room. I have one client that actually turned her formal dining room into a Dallas Cowboys watching room, and it is pretty spectacular in there. So, all right. One more quick look around here in the kitchen.